Welcome everyone. In this video we are going to derive a formula for finding the sine of the sum of two angles. This means our question is, what is sine of alpha plus beta? There might be, there are a couple of ways of doing this. There are many ways, I guess. But the way that I am going to use is by first starting with the cofunction relation. And the cofunction relation tells us this is equal to cosine of pi over 2 minus the argument of the sine, which is alpha plus beta. This, as I said, comes from the cofunction relation. And if you don't know about it, you can find it from the cards right now. I have a video about it. It is a great video. So we have this. And then I'm going to actually express this in a little differently. I'm gonna have the cosine again, but the inside will be factored. Not factored actually, it will be grouped. And the way I group it is like this. I have pi over 2 minus alpha, then I put a parenthesis here. Then I have minus, don't forget to distribute the minus sign, beta. And I close the parentheses. So in a sense, I could call this pi over 2 minus alpha theta. So in a sense, I have the cosine of the difference of two angles. And how can I calculate that? Well, I have a video about it which you cannot access from the cards right now. In that video, I proved the formula for finding the cosine of the difference of two angles, and it is going to be equal to cosine of the first angle. Well, what is the cosine of the first angle? The cosine of the first angle is you have cosine and then the first angle. What is the first angle? This is important. It isn't pi over 2. It is from our grouping. The way that we grouped makes the first angle pi over 2 minus alpha. This is important. Times we have the cosine of the second angle, which is cosine, and then we have beta. And let's not put parentheses, cosine of beta. Then since we have the minus sign here, we will have a plus in between, and the second term is sine of the first angle, so sine of pi over 2 minus alpha times sine of the second angle, sine of beta. Great. Now we will use the cofunction relation one more time. We're going to look at this factor of cosine of pi over 2 minus alpha. It is going to be using the cofunction relationship sine of alpha. Then we have times cosine of beta plus, what about this guy? Sine of pi over 2 minus alpha. Again, using the cofunction relation, we will say that this is equal to cosine of alpha. And then we have sine of beta. So, as a result, we can see that sine of alpha plus beta is equal to sine of alpha times cosine of beta plus cosine of alpha times sine of beta. This is our final result. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section. I hope to see you in another video. Until then, take care.